Hello Pally, I'm Anushka. Today is Thursday, February 1st, and InFocus starts right now. An event taking place yesterday in the MAC that explored the different Pally publications. An event taking place yesterday in the MAC that explored different Pally publications. We sit down with ASB to find more about Club Day Part 2 and more information on spring sport tryouts. All that and more is coming up in today's show. Let's get started with our daily pick. We would like to thank Johanna for sending in today's daily pick our way. And remember, anyone can send in a daily pick. Simply tweet it to us at Pally InFocus. Today's pick shows Wednesday's therapy dogs. Now let's see what's going on around campus in today's campus bulletin. Tomorrow is Club Day 2.0. Head out to the quad during lunch and learn some more about and hopefully join some of Pally's amazing clubs. Diagrams will be sold on the quad and outside the MAX from starting today and ending next Thursday, February 8th. Buy one for $3 or two for $5. Girls in STEM is hosting a panel about breaking boundaries in STEM next Tuesday. At the panel, 4 women in STEM from a variety of cutting-edge Google projects will discuss their interests, career paths, and any advice they have for high schoolers. The panel will be followed by a mixer where students will be able to meet the panelists and other attendees over free snacks and drinks. The panel will take place during Flex starting at 1 p.m. and features Sonia Feen, Katie Bloomer, Grace Kumbuna, and Janet Zhao. The event is in collaboration with Pally Robotics and is sure to be a success. YCS Interact is holding a meeting today at lunch in room 215. There will be snacks and a service project where students will get to earn 25 minutes of community service. Ms. Rivera is looking for a student who has taken biology regular or honors, has done well, and has a future interest related in the field. Anyone who wants to be a TA should contact Ms. Rivera via email. AMC is for students in honors math classes who will need to take the test on Wednesday morning from 8:15 to 9:45. There's a minimum day on Monday ending at 12:30, as well as an early ending on Tuesday with a flex ending at 1:50. And finally, for those not taking the AMC test, school on Wednesday does not start till 10 a.m. Future STEM Leaders Club will be hosting Matthew Boyonski, a graduate of Rice and Stanford University in chemical engineering with 132 U.S. patents. Boyonski is known for working on the semiconductors used in NASA's Voyager spacecrafts. He will be talking about a career in STEM and how students can find a field of their own. Come to room 805 today at lunch. Moving on now from what's happening around campus to what's happening in the world today. Topping today's headlines. A major drug bust for border officials in the UK. The cocaine seizure believed to be worth nearly £50 million, resulting after agents became suspicious during a check of a private jet coming from Bogota, Colombia. 5 men, 2 British, 2 Spaniards, and 1 Italian. February is Black History Month. According to former Glee star Mark Salling has passed away. Salling committed suicide and was found in Los Angeles on Tuesday. This will mark the second death of one of the main characters in the show, along with Corey Monteith, who played Finn and died back in July of 2013. Salling played Puck on the popular show, but was charged with receiving and possession of child pornography in May of 2016. Salling was 35. The Irish government has agreed to hold a referendum in May to determine whether or not to reform the country's ban on abortion. Currently in Ireland, abortion is only allowed if the woman's life is at risk, but not in cases such as rape or incest. The vote in May will decide whether or not they decide to repeal the constitutional amendment that does not allow abortions. No official date has been set yet for the referendum. February is Black History Month, and this month, so we will be featuring a prominent event of figure in Black history in each installment of Today in History this month. Today, in 1960, 4 black students started the Greensboro sit-ins. Their refusal to leave a whites-only lunch counter was a milestone in the fight against racial segregation in the United States. Now it's time to get another piece of the puzzle as we see if we can figure out who this week's Guess Who staff member is. Today's clue is that this staff member has hiked to the top of both Mount Kilimanjaro and Mount Whitney. Do you know who it is? Be sure to tweet our guesses to us at InFocus, and we will feature the winning names on Friday when we get to meet our secret staff member. Many Pali students are familiar with the Media Arts Center. Whether it's our media-related classes or hanging out, most Pali students spend at least some time in the MAC. But this technology-laden building isn't known to the general public. They don't have much idea about the various publications, radio and TV broadcasts, films, photography, and more that are produced by students on a daily basis inside the MAC. This is why the MAC boosters and Pali MAC staff coordinated to organize last night's MAC open house. Here's more.
The Pali MAC is known by most people on campus as a home for technology, journalism, English, and other media arts. But yesterday, the MAC was open to the general public, including incoming freshmen who had a chance to tour the building and see what goes on inside.
We've got 8th graders. We've got maybe almost 8th graders and their families here just checking out everything that the MAC, the Media Arts Center, has to offer.
The event was organized by the Pali MAC Boosters, a 501c3 nonprofit that promotes programs in the MAC as well as offering valuable financial support.
We raise money so that we can support this Media Arts Center and all the publications.
But money wasn't the only goal of this event.
The goal here is to show and give the new people to Pali for next year some idea for, well, what do we make and what do we work with, and this is my style and what I'm about.
This wasn't the first time that the doors of the MAC have been open to the general public to showcase all it offers. The first open house happened 3 years ago when the MAC was brand new.
So we wanted to show all the parents how great this place was, show them where their kids do newspaper and magazine and yearbook, and sort of get some more awareness and raise money.
The open house included representatives from various publications and programs displaying what they do best.
InFocus is here. I'm here for representing video, graphic design, and filmmaking, as I call it. We've got yearbook. We've got a ton of journalism programs. They're working on promoting themselves and showing middle schools what we have to offer in this building.
Thanks to some hard work by students who led the tours and presented their work, and the time volunteered by the boosters and staff, this year's MAC open house was a rousing success.
To watch features like this, you can go to our website. With a new year and a new semester comes new clubs. InFocus wishes a very happy birthday to Benjamin Ayers, Zachary Roadblot, Caroline Freyer, and Sophie Ann Wood. With a new year and a new semester comes new clubs. Club Day 2 is coming up, and Noor Navaid sits down with a representative from ASB to discuss the upcoming event, as well as other events on the ASB schedule in today's Campus Zoom.
Thanks. I'm joined by Adeline Zhao from ASB, who's here to talk about some upcoming events. So first of all, Adeline, I know Club Day is coming up on Friday. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, absolutely. So it'll be held on the quad, and there will be about 50 to 60 clubs, 15 of which are new, and we're all extremely excited about them.
Yeah, I am too. And I know the ASB website is going to have the new website is going to be launched this Thursday. It's very exciting. Can you tell me a little bit more about that?
Yeah, absolutely. So on February 1st, ASB is releasing its all-new website. You'll be able to access different wellness resources. You'll be able to see upcoming events. You'll be able to contact all ASB officers, and you'll be able to give ASB suggestions.
Great. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, so remember to check it out.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing the new updated website. And also, I know you guys have a fundraiser coming up. Could you tell me a little bit about that?
Right. So ASB is selling Valgrams from February 2nd to February 8th. Remember to send your friends an adorable stuffed animal. ASB will deliver them to your classrooms on Valentine's Day. and we'll be selling them on the quad and on the MAC stage for $3 for one or $2 for $5.
Yeah. I love the stuffed animals. They're so cute. I love sending them to my friends. I'm so excited about it. It's really cute. So thank you so much for coming out.
Absolutely. Thank you for having me.
I'm really looking forward to the events throughout the week, and especially the cute little stuffed animals for diagrams. Okay, back to you. Thanks.
Well, that does it for today's episode. Be sure to visit our website to check out old episodes, check the bulletin,